Hello and welcome to Read by Red. Today I'll be reading some r/IDontWorkHereLady. And here we go. Am I wearing an orange apron? I am a disabled, overweight and scarily ugly looking woman. I'm into wood art and generally doing DIY at my home in Scotland. I'm also a British Army veteran. Due to a back injury I sustained in the military, I can't walk more than a few meters, so I get around on a mobility scooter complete with Armed Forces veteran stickers on front and back. I'm proud to have served. My local-ish big box DIY store famously wears orange. I go fairly often enough that I know where many things are. I'm dressed in jeans, a floral print top and slip-on shoes. No orange anywhere. I was down the electrical supplies aisle looking for just the right light switches and sockets for the remodel I'm doing in my long hallway at home. I pick one up every now and then to match with the colour swatch I have brought with me to see how they look. Most of them I put directly back on the hook I picked it out from. The others go in the basket on the footplate of my scooter. Also in the aisle is an old man. I'd say he's probably in his 80s. He's looking at the shelves but seems rather confused. Being nice, I ask him if he's okay. That's mistake number one. He tells me he's looking for an adapter so he can plug in his electric toothbrush to charge. I know exactly what he needs and show him exactly where they are. Mistake number two. He smiles and gives me a grateful thank you. And off he goes happily with his adapter in his hand to the tills. I feel good, I've helped someone out. So I go back to my own shopping, or at least I try to. Excuse me! I turn to see a young man with a handful of different switches. Which one of these should I use for an internal switch for an external light? I look as I'm feeling chuffed with being able to help. Mistake number three. I point to one that has a light on it so you can see when the switch is on. I'd probably use that one so you can know if the light is on or off if you can't see the light itself. He smiles happily, dumps all the other switches on a shelf and starts looking at other items on the shelves. So I go back to my own shopping, or at least I try to. Again, enter Karen. Excuse me? Mistake 4. Yes, I reply. Where do I find that stuff to put on walls to fix a hole? It's down the other end of the store somewhere near the painting supplies, somewhere near the tills. Yes, but where? Which shelf? Not sure, just take a look down there. A member of staff might be able to help you better. I need you to show me. Sorry, just look down there. I'm about to pay for my shopping. But you need to show me. I don't know the right stuff. Look down there. There's a big banner by the right aisle. There may be someone there who works here. But you work here. It's your job to help customers. Show me where it is and what I need. It's not my job. I don't work here. Am I wearing an orange apron? Ask someone wearing an orange apron. They will help you. I start trying to roll my scooter forwards to the tills. Karen, faster than a speeding bullet, steps directly into my path, only an inch or two in front of me. Now these scooters are heavy and solid and won't take damage from hitting an ankle. There was absolutely nothing I could do to stop quickly enough. Karen shrieked, "You hit my leg! You tried to run me down! Oh!" And the tears flow. Her shriek alerted a couple of staff members who came running. "She ran me down! I want the manager! I want the police! I want an ambulance! I want her fired and arrested!" Then a mature-looking man in a suit with a large orange badge with his name and the word manager on it comes running up, also alerted by the shriek and shouting. He asks what happened. "Your assistant in the lazy crippled chair." "Yes, really." "Tried to kill me. I want her arrested and fired, and I'll sue the store for my injuries." "What assistant? This lady doesn't work here." "She does. And she tried to run me down. My ankle is probably broken." No, she's still standing, stomping around, shouting, and generally not behaving like someone with a broken ankle. Maybe a spoiled toddler, though. She asked me where something was. I told her where to look. She got demanding and behaved like a spoiled child, and then deliberately stepped in front of me when I went to leave. No way I could stop in time. "Liar! You do work here. I saw you helping 2 other people. Him," pointing to the young man who stopped to watch the commotion. "Yes, I helped, out of the goodness of my heart, because I'm a nice person. That doesn't mean I work here." "Yeah, she was nice enough to help me. I asked her because I saw her helping out an old bloke. I knew she didn't work here. Yeah, she doesn't. Let's go back to the office and talk about this. Then we'll see what needs doing. And you'll call the police and an ambulance and fire her. So off we go to the office. Karen remembers her broken ankle and starts putting on a deliberate limp on the wrong leg, moaning all the way to the office about her broken ankle. In the office, the manager invites Karen to sit. I'm barely in the office as my scooter doesn't have the turning circle to get further in. Let's start with the CCTV and see what happened. The manager turns the CCTV monitor around so we can all see it. He presses some buttons and runs the video back to where I ride into the aisle. I'm seen looking at the products. I'm seen talking to the old man. I'm seen taking him to a shelf and passing an adapter to him. I'm seen talking to the young man and pointing at a product in his hands. I'm seen talking to Karen and pointing down the store. She is seen looking angry with fists clenched talking at me. I'm seen moving off. She's seen rushing past me and deliberately stepping in my path, where I obviously don't have time to stop. Just so you know, I'm a retired police officer. Do you really want the police in an ambulance? Your ankle is clearly not broken and it's clear what really happened. Do you really want to get charged for wasting police time? They do that these days as the police are short of manpower and won't thank you for calling them for what's clearly your own fault. They may even charge you with a hate crime with what I and my staff heard. Or will you just leave the store and not come back? But, really? Karen wilted. She stands and with no sign of a limp walks out with a member of staff escorting him. I was thanked for my patience and handed a gift card for your trouble and so you're not put it off coming back. I paid for my wares using the gift card which covered the whole cost plus some more credit remaining on the card for my next visit. I may not help anyone else the next time though. And our next story. I'm military in uniform. Got mistaken for a bus driver. This lady was not a Karen, just incredibly dense. I'm in my Air Force service uniform, which is blue and has a blue coat. It's not as snazzy as the Marines get, but it is for formal occasions. I am in a hotel lobby to pick up an important visitor, and a tourist with her children comes up and asks me when the next bus to the airport was leaving. I was surprised and had to politely reply that I don't know and did not work for the hotel. She looked a bit lost and wandered off again. We do joke that the uniforms make us look like Delta stewards, so I told the others in my office when I got back and we had a good laugh. You'd think folks would recognize a military uniform, but you'd guess wrong. Well, I'm sure you all enjoyed that r/IDontWorkHereLady, read by me, Red. So make sure you give the video a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos. Thank you very much for watching today and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.